This is dedicated to a subscriber of mine, and I saw her video. Wow, wow, wow. Hi, I'm Gabby and welcome back to another edition of The Fragrantician, where we talk about all things fragrance and beauty related, mostly designer fragrances with a few celebrity and a few niche ones thrown in there just for the mix. But today we are talking about a designer fragrance. We do, if you are a new subscriber, please, if you'd like to, just hit that subscribe button just down there. It makes my day. It's free of charge, and then you'll get all notifications if you hit the notification bell. If you are an existing subscriber, welcome back. I see you and I thank you for being here. So without further ado, let's get into it. So today we are talking about a designer fragrance that I purchased very recently within the last week, and I saw a video which her channel is absolutely amazing. If you haven't subscribed to her, please go and subscribe to her. Her name is Marcelena. She has an Instagram page as well, but I'll put her YouTube channel just here. So this is where her YouTube channel is, and I'll link her channel down below in the box so you can link to it and the video as well. Now, she spoke about a fragrance and she spoke about it with such passion, and I was immediately sucked into it. But the way she came across when she described this fragrance, it was so beautiful, and I'd heard of the brand, but I hadn't heard of a little bit, but I hadn't heard of this particular fragrance. And then I see there are other YouTube content and creators out there that have talked about this fragrance. So this fragrance that she spoke about, well, I was just completely sucked in, as I say, and it's none other than Trussardi, from the house of Trussardi, and it's called Donna. Now, let's just look at the bottle first of all. Lovely, lovely bottle. Absolutely adore this bottle. It's got the Trussardi emblem on there. Now, Trussardi started out in 1911, and they designed gloves for the British royal family. So that's how it started out. So it's been going now 110 years. And to mark their 100th anniversary, they brought out none other than this fragrance here, Donna by Trussardi. And I think it's a reinterpretation of the original one, maybe. There is an eau de toilette, but this is the eau de parfum version. And this is, I have got here a 50 ml, which is 1.7 fluid ounce. It's very affordable, extremely affordable. I'll put the link down below where you can get it. You can get it here in the UK on Perfume Click, which is a website for under £40. So I'll put the link down there. And I think that may be for a 100ml. I think I paid around about the £30 mark for this, for a 50ml, because I wasn't sure. But yes, actually I've just looked, or my husband has just looked, and it is a 50 ml for £35.40. So it's this size. So even that is a very good price. Wouldn't you say so, darling?
Yes.
Yes, my husband agrees on that. So let's just go through the accords, shall we? So it is citrus, white floral, fruity, sweet, woody, vanilla, and powdery. So let's just go through the notes, shall we, before we unleash the beast. So in the top notes, when you spray this, the top notes are fruity notes, whatever they are. So a mélange, as we say in French, a mixture of fruits. Yuzu, which again is like a citrusy lemony scent, and Amalfi lemon, which comes from Italy. Amalfi lemon comes from Italy. Yes, I suppose it had to, really, being an Italian brand. Then in the heart, this is where it, you know, zhuzhes. Well, that's a word, zhuzh. Jasmine, that white floral jasmine, which, let's face it, is in probably about 75% of fragrances nowadays. African orange flower, and lotus. And then in the trail, as I call it, you've got vanilla, sandalwood, patchouli, and Virginia cedar. Now, this fragrance, Marcy spoke about this fragrance. I've sprayed it. I actually did a little talk about it on one of my live videos very recently, which I did with my 3 amigas, because obviously we were talking about fragrances that we bought very, very recently. But this fragrance, I mean, the bottle is, as I say, is stunning. The top has that emblem on it, as you can see there. And then if I just take this off here, and it secures ever so. If you can hear that. Absolutely stunning bottle. It's opaque as well. So look at that spray. So you do get that fruit, that mélange, that mixture of fruits, combined with that Amalfi lemon and yuzu. And that, I know I've used this word before, symphony, that symphony of fruits, it tickles the taste buds. Oh, it's just kind of like, makes you want to come a bit closer to it, which I really love about this fragrance. But in the heart, it's really that yuzu and jasmine, combined with the jasmine, because you do, the florals do come through, but I would say the fruits are maybe slightly more predominant. The florals are just there in the background, so the fruits kind of do take over a little bit. But you still get a peak of the jasmine and that orange flower. Oh. What do you think of this fragrance, darling? It's so uplifting, isn't it? It's so effervescent. Easily spring and summer fragrance. Has some sweetness to it as well, and I think that's from the orange flower. Oh, and the fruits is like berries and citrus, and I will say the longevity on this fragrance is to die for. Lasted on my skin a solid 6 to 8 hours, and even at the end of the day, or a few days ago, I'd been out about 7 or 8 hours, and when I came back home, I could still smell a tiny little bit of it. So I didn't become anosmic to it. And the sillage, the projection, I would say in the first 2 to 3 hours, it projects at arm's length, and it kind of stays there, and then it just comes a little bit closer to the skin. So if somebody's standing next to you, they will get a little, you know, a little whiff of you, a bit of a scent bubble from it. But it is, well, Marcy, you picked a good one. Oh, it's an all year round fragrance, I would say. It really is. Can be worn in the office. Well, I think it's office appropriate. Some may think it's not, but I would say it's unisex. Would you say this is a unisex fragrance? Now, my husband likes those strong fragrances, so for him he probably wouldn't think so, but A man, I think a man could easily wear this. If I smell this on a man, I would love this on a man as well as a woman. I think it's stunning. This top, it's just so decadent. I do love it so much. I would say this fragrance is it a good blind buy? Well, it's not an expensive blind buy, so take that as you please. So as I say, it's not an expensive blind buy, so you could blind buy this fragrance, but I don't think it would disappoint. I really don't think it would disappoint. It's just stunning. Love it so much. And for a fragrance that's so affordable and lasts so long and has lovely projection and sillage, and I would say it's slightly gourmandish. It's slightly gourmand because of that sweetness from those fruits, those edible fruits, but those flowers make it has and with the vanilla is not too pronounced. I don't think the vanilla, it's if you're a vanilla lover, you may well actually like this, because although it's not too pronounced, you can pick up a little bit of the vanilla in there as it dries down. I don't get any patchouli. I get a little bit of woodiness from the sandalwood combined with the vanilla. But absolutely beautiful, breathtaking fragrance. So that was Trussardi Donna, my review on that. What do you think of Trussardi fragrances? Do you own a Trussardi fragrance? Would you like a Trussardi fragrance? Let me know in the comments down below. But until next time, don't forget, we don't just dab it on, we slap it on. But ciao for now. Ciao for now.